trees of Gran Torinos. How do you get to how do you get
What
to
the
a
hell?
Oh, I'm telling I'll explain.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood made that movie Gran Torino.
Yeah.
But it ends with him like the closing song is him.
He sings Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, and
I've never seen the movie.
Well, I'm more fascinated with how do you get to the point where you make like a $50 million movie with like a lot of like, big name actors and stuff, and then you're like, time for the closing song. And Clint,
does he sing in the movie at other parts?
I don't think he ever sang in his whole life until this closing song.
He directed this,
He
too.
directed it, and it's very... I sang it like, I see trees of Gran Torinos, because the only person I could... it's like Louis Armstrong... It's Satchmo is what he sounds like in his voice.
What's Satchmo?
Louis Armstrong.
Oh.
I see trees of green.
That's how he talks, like...
And so he sings. He doesn't change anything about the him.
I heard Clint Eastwood, when he directs, he'll do like everything is just like one take, and he's like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah.
And people are like, "I don't think that was good."
Right.
He's like, "Nah, it's fine."
It is fine. Well, the thing is it must be fine.
He just knocks them out.
It must be fine because he told them, "I'm doing the closing song."
Yeah, that's
And
what it
they're
sounds like. He's just like, "Come on, there's a singer coming." Nah, I don't got time for this. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Hey, let's move, dude. We got to finish this. We got to wrap this up, dude. I want to go home.
Doesn't change his speaking voice. Even I would like to see him play like in a foreign film, and him just have to do maybe a Russian accent would be fun.
Yeah, I don't know his movies that well. I like Unforgiven.
Right, but
That's like the only movie I could think of with him in it.
We have to do one thing, and I'm really gearing up towards the Slingshot video, where we make one thing that's good, right?
I would love to make one good thing in my life.
But then after that, a million bad ideas that people are just like,
oh, yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Once you get over with one bad idea or one good idea, it seems like you could do whatever you want.
You can sing at the end.
Shout out to M. Night Shyamalan.
You can. That's a good one. Holy
I just watched
shit.
Trap. Have you seen Trap yet?
Oh, that's the one everyone says is good. And
I no, it got
It's
not very
not.
good reviews.
with Trap? Wait.
Trap is the one with Josh Hartnett and
Oh,
the pop
I'm
the
thinking
pop
of
concert.
Split is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Split was okay.
Split was fine.
That was one. So Trap is like came out like a year or two ago. It's like
Mm-hmm.
his like newest one, and it's Josh Hartnett is. It is so crazy.
Shout out Wicker Park.
I want you to watch it if you get the chance.
Okay.
But he has the reason why I thought of it is because you're talking about Clint Eastwood's voice. Josh Hartnett does this really funny voice.
Yeah.
Where he's like a dad and he's like, it's really funny. He does it the whole time. He's like, all right, there, girl. I can't do it. And it reminds me of something from like a cartoon or something, like a pedophile from a cartoon.
I mean, yeah, I think.
Do you want to know the premise of Trap?
Yeah.
They get into it pretty quickly. He's taken his daughter to see her favorite big pop star, like I think a Lady Gaga type pop star, who's played by M. Night Shyamalan's daughter, which is kind of another questionable movie.
Right. I think she's directing movies too now.
I think his other kid is.
Oh.
I think all his kids are getting the show. Anyway.
Whoa.
So they're going to
do
see
we
this big
eliminate
pop
that?
star, and Josh Hartnett is the dad. He keeps noticing all these police everywhere, and it turns out he's a serial killer. And the big concert they're trying to catch him at, it's like all set up. They know that the serial killer is going to be at this concert, and they're trying to catch him.
Okay, and the singer knows.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, that becomes revealed, whatever. It gets really crazy. But that's only the first hour of the movie. Then there's like another hour after the pop concert where he keeps on like almost getting caught and escaping over and over and over again. And it's like
Shyamalan.
It should be 3 movies, but it's like one movie.
Shyamalan. You have to start to realize he has the mind of a 15-year-old.
Yeah, he's like, you know what else would be cool?
You know what else would be cool?
Yeah, the whole movie is like, you know what else?
He's responsible for one of the funniest, unintentionally hilarious scenes in movie history. Have you ever seen, what's the one where the wind is killing everyone?
Happening.
The Happening.
I saw that in theaters.
Do you remember the scene where they go up to the one like abandoned looking house and they need to get somebody inside because they need like an insulin, I don't know what they need, but they need to get into a house, and there's this kid banging on the door like, let us in, let us in. And then all of a sudden, he's like banging on the door looking at Wahlberg, and then he turns his head back, and there's a shotgun in his face, and it just blows his head off.
Wait, somebody murders somebody?
Yes.
I don't even remember that. All I remember is all the... I remember being really sad when John Leguizamo died.
Oh, really?
He dies kind of early.
Man, remember him as the blue guy in... damn... What's the one that Michael Jai White plays the? This. Oh no!
The Blue Man Group?
No. He looks like a fat Blue Man Group.
I haven't seen this.
No, it's damn. This is not. Good.
I haven't seen it. I guarantee I haven't seen it.
No, you. Oh shit! Never mind.
But Trap was crazy, and had a funny voice. Josh Hartnett. Also, he takes off his shirt at the end for some reason. He's about to kill somebody, and he just takes off his shirt.
Just to reveal.
And I think it's supposed to be like, oh, he doesn't want to get blood on his shirt.
But
I'm like, this is just Josh Hartnett. Like,
yeah, making a comeback.
Yeah, he's trying to get he's like, this movie might not do that good, so I'll just take my shirt off and hopefully get another job.
He makes a little comeback like every 5 to 10 years.
He does.
All of a sudden he's in a movie and you're like, oh shit, what happened to Josh Hartnett?
He's so recognizable, but I don't think he has any really good movies. Like, what's his good Pearl Harbor? What's his good movie?
Black Hawk Down.
I mean, that movie is horrible.
You hate this country, don't you?
There's like a half hour where they're just sitting in a helicopter wreckage.
Trump.
And black guys are running up and getting shot over and over again, and for some reason they never get shot. Like, it's like fucking the stormtroopers in Star Wars.
Man.
The Somalis cannot hit shit.
While me and young Dolph are buying army tanks together, you're gonna be talking shit about the military.
No, just Black Hawk Down the movie. I love Hurt Locker.
I thought you were about to say I love Pearl Harbor.
I watched
now that's a war film.
Yeah, there you go. Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
That's Josh Hartnett.
Yeah. They should have had Alec Baldwin shooting down the Japanese planes with his toy gun.
A toy gun? Oh, yeah. He thinks it's fake and then actually shoots down a plane.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. What other Josh Hartnett movie? Sin City? He's in that for like one minute.
Lucky Number 11.
I actually think that was good.
There you go.
That's his best movie. And also,
it actually probably is his
shout
best
out to
movie.
Lucy Liu.
Hey, and we live...
That's Lucy Liu's my favorite movie she's in.
Look, shout out. We live very close to Wicker Park, so...
Is he from Wicker Park?
He's in a very teen movie called Wicker Park.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well, this has been the Josh Hartnett Hour.
We could get him on the pod.
Yeah, okay, I'm down.
What other pod is having a Hartnett Hour?
I would do a Hartnett Hour. Do you think Josh Hartnett is cool?
Do I?
Yeah, do you think like in person, off screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
makes you think that?
Well, because he's not around.
True.
He's a guy who seems like if he wanted to be around, he could be around.
Yeah. Do you think he just asked for too much money?
Well,
it doesn't seem like he should be in more movies. I guess was he in Butterfly Effect?
No, that's Kutcher.
But
no, Hartnett might be just like he could be in a lot of stuff if he just chose to be, but none of it would be like good.
Yeah,
he would just be in a lot of stuff.
Why isn't he in good stuff?
There's nothing good to be in. Mm-hmm. Unless he wants to be on this podcast.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Unless he wants to be on this podcast, he's got no shot. Can I disclose something from my life? This might make me look kind of bad, but this is a story I think you'll get a kick out of.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay. let's keep in mind.
I got something about Josh Hartnett.
Sorry,
before we move on.
No, this is.
I want to hear what you're gonna say.
This
but
is important.
Somebody told me I looked like Josh Hartnett when I was in the 8th grade. I wasn't this fat.
Right.
I was still fat though. And that Josh Hartnett was hot. That Josh Hartnett was the hot guy at the time.
You're a good-looking guy, Jason.
One time Steve, forget his last name.
Tried to kiss you?
Gerard. But
tried to kiss
what's
you?
his last name now?
Gerard. Madden?
Yeah. Malden?
Oh, that's right. I was talking about
changed his last name.
Yeah.
One time he told me I have movie star good looks.
You're a good-looking guy. I mean...
He's kind of known for his sarcasm, though.
He is. I'll tell you... I do remember one bit of his I really loved. I saw him do one time where he asked the crowd what their, each person what their favorite fruit is. Like somebody's like apple and orange. And then somebody's like banana. He's like, what? What'd you just say? And then he starts running towards them like he wants to. And then he had somebody there to like hold him back and shit. It was really funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. What were you going to say that is you're at risk of not being cool?
No, this isn't not cool. This is people thinking I'm like evil.
You did something bad?
No, it really was. If you look at it from the outside, I look really bad. But I know my heart was in a good place. But I was getting coffee yesterday at a Speedway, right?
Yeah.
And there was a guy kind of over in that area, older.
Getting coffee at a Speedway is a funny situation for you.
It's
if there was a movie about your life, that would be like the opening scene.
It would be. It's just the closest.
Picking up some gas station coffee.
Yes. Oh, well, so there's a guy, and he's old, but he's very mentally handicapped, right?
Sure.
Why are you
Good
laughing?
start.
Why are you laughing already?
I don't know. I was thinking about something else.
Are you thinking about Josh Hartnett?
Yeah, I was just thinking about something else.
What funny thing about Josh Hartnett were you just thinking about?
I was just thinking about like a dog.
If Josh Hartnett was mentally handicapped.
I was thinking about a dog wearing a wig.
That's really funny.
This is something. All right, Incubator for everybody. What I just did there is I was actually laughing at a mentally handicapped person. But when you called me out on it, I made up another thing to be laughing at. And dog in a wig was a pretty good improv, but I think I'll use that from now on.
I really like this.
So, Incubator idea, if you ever get caught like laughing at a funeral or a person in a wheelchair or whatever.
This is really good. This podcast just turned up.
I'm laughing at something else. Is a coincidence. I was just imagining a dog in a wig.
This is the most sound advice that's ever been given on here.
Anyway, we're at the Speedway. There's a handicapped person.
Right. So I go and I get in line, and this handicapped person who's also old, and there's a much older man who's also in there, which I'm assuming is his dad. Mm-hmm. Right. And we're both in line.
His caretaker.
We're both in line, and the dad is calling for the mentally handicapped kid to come over, right? Mm-hmm. And he's looking at like a phone or something, and he just kept saying, "This is addicting. This is addicting." And the older guy, and keep.
What the hell?
You thinking of a dog in a wig?
Yeah,
still?
Dude, I cannot stop thinking about a dog in a wig. As the story progresses.
And so. Okay, so, and this is why it's very important.
What do you think he was doing on his phone that he was addicted to?
Oh, I have no idea. Literally screensaver.
He was watching that app that's for your cat that has fishes that go across, so then they hit the fish.
You're making this bad. I was trying to give a context to where there was no evilness behind this.
He's doing the fish tank cat app.
God damn. I'm not going to be able to come out on the other side of this.
This is addicting. Pushing the fish.
All right, so we're in line. Now, I have to also add the context that the dad did not seem like he hates his life or anything.
Sure.
He doesn't look mad that, you know, he's saying, come on, come on. He's like laughing.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks over to me and he says, you trying to buy a dog?
That is crazy that I made almost the same joke.
And I don't know. If you're looking at
Hold on, though. Was it just a coincidence that he's talking about a real dog he's selling? Or was he referring to his...
I mean, I'm assuming he was making a joke about his son.
That's a pretty good joke. I think you could make that joke as the father of a...
I'm just saying, if you're seeing this from the context of me, yes, you can make that joke. But if there was... I started thinking of like a Touchstone film, right?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so the guy makes this, you trying to buy a dog, right?
Uh-huh.
And I just like reaction, I go, is he trained? Just to get,
You yes-anded it.
yes. I yes-anded him. And then immediately, when I walked out the store, I'm like, that's not.
It didn't feel good.
That ain't good. And so.
Did he laugh when you said, is he trained?
Yeah, he gave it he
You
laughed.
know, like a friendly,
yeah.
we're joking around here thing.
Yeah, but I was thinking of like a Touchstone movie, right? And it's like this summer, and it just cuts to like an I Am Sam guy, like walking around downtown.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to like me and a guy like you in like a hardware store. And like, you trying to buy a dog? Is he trained?
Oh,
and
yeah,
then they were like, this summer.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
And I'm like,
You ever see The Lawnmower Man?
uh-uh.
Oh, it's about a guy who's slow, but then... Anyway, go on. This summer.
No, that's what I was just
There's
saying.
people who are just like bullying. It's like this exact same thing. There's just people bullying him like,
Right,
fucking R-word.
Anytime
like,
he's in a room, there's people on the side talking shit about him, and
Yeah.
I'm now one of those guys in this movie.
Yeah.
But I genuinely was just yes-anding this older guy that seemed pleasant. I mean, it would have been different, I guess, if he had been standing there like this fucking kid. Like, I don't know. But he seemed like he wasn't too, seemed to have a sense of humor about it, I guess.
That's so great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes, handed him.
Oh, man. You reminded me of a story from a long time ago. It's actually when I first moved to this neighborhood, Portage Park in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
I started to get the suspicion that, how there's like segregated neighborhoods in Chicago, like black neighborhood, gay neighborhood, white neighborhood, like lesbian, whatever. They're
Stud neighborhood.
just studs.
Just stud hood.
There is a gay neighborhood and a lesbian neighborhood, which is crazy. It's been pointed out by Junior as a joke about it. But,
really?
But I started to think Portage Park might be like the slow people neighborhood.
Oh, is that where your mic is?
That's where I am now.
Oh, I was going to say, because in Uptown, I usually call Uptown Arkham.
Oh, Uptown has a bunch of mentally ill people.
I know.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. And there's actually a reason. There was there was a psych ward. A bunch of psych wards got closed.
Yeah.
So it's literally in Uptown, and like,
whenever
and Nura used to live in Edgewater, and it was crazy. There are literally just like people on the side of the road screaming at the sky. Like,
you see people with genuine like one flew over the cuckoo's nest bandages, like walking around.
Yeah, wearing like a hospital robe.
No, I have to.
I
go there in the summer for work, and I started.
Beach, yeah.
I started calling.
Nura lived on Sheridan, Hollywood Beach.
I started calling it Arkham City.
Yeah, Arkham. It is. It is. Dude, you nailed it. Uptown is like that. This is more like Down syndrome town. Like Portage Park, I was like, this is what, and then because I was like, it just seemed like people were slow here. And one time I was at Joel. This was the weirdest. I felt like I was in a prank show. I just noticed at the end,
hosted by Ashton Kutcher.
At the end of I'm in line to check out. There's people in front of me and behind me. I just noticed at the end of the line, there is a handicapped guy bagging. Mm-hmm. As you see at grocery stores, that's very common.
Right.
But
I'm not.
I noticed behind me.
Do you see me not laughing right now? It is possible.
Just don't picture a dog in a wig and you'll be fine. At the end of the aisle behind me, I noticed there's a woman with her visibly handicapped son. Like, you could tell. Okay, I'm like, all right, we're you know.
Did you think they were gonna like have a battle off?
What do you call it? What are those things?
Bookends.
Yeah, we got bookends of slow people here.
Okay.
Just noticing if there's a fire alarm pulled, are we going to be able to get out of here?
You'd be good.
I'm kind of in the middle.
You'd be good on an airplane.
Now, there's a woman in front of me who just seems like a normal woman, and the cashier seems like a normal guy. But then I swear to God, they had this conversation right in front of me. The guy starts going like, "Oh, you getting a lot of cheese, huh?" She's like, "Yeah, I love cheese." And the guy's like, "Yeah, sometimes people ask me if I want cheese." I'm like, "Oh, yeah?" I swear to God he said that. And then he goes, "Then people ask me if I want extra cheese." Yeah. And the woman's like, "Yeah, I love cheese too." I swear to God they're having and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, everybody in this line is slow but me. I'm completely like in a crowd of slow people.
That's the best conversation.
Yeah, it was wild.
They're like, "Do you want extra cheese?"
They were just like,
was it Paul Miller working the?
No, he had like a voice like a slow guy. He didn't look like a slow guy, and he was operating the cash register, so you think he's probably, the slow guys usually bag.
No, I was thinking more of like the question of people say, "Do you like cheese?" And I'm like, yeah. That's Paul Miller to a
That
T.
is Paul Miller, but imagine that with like a retarded guy voice.
Okay.
Yeah. Paul Miller at least has a normal voice.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That's a good time.
I was like really thrown off. I wish I had it like recorded so other people could see it.
Did you start like looking around like maybe you're like
is
the
there a
kid
camera?
the kid in school that didn't realize he's also like.
Oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's like that surreal thing. Like, wait a second, am I retarded too? If I was on mushrooms, I would have definitely. I always have like some weird thought like that.
No, that's
like,
a new spin on.
Wait a minute, I remember being on mushrooms and this schizophrenic guy walked behind me outside at a bus stop, and I was like, what if I'm his hallucination? So I'm glad I wasn't. Yeah.
What side of the glass am I on here?
Well, yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Are they in with me or am I in with them?
Yeah. Man.
I watched that movie the other day, Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's got that line.
Oh, yeah, that's such
you guys don't understand. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me.
Yeah, I told you that when rap really adopted that line of live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that one didn't make it into a lot of rap songs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know Travis Scott lived it. We have last podcast we talked about.
Mystical.
Which I haven't even put out last podcast. Shit. I try and get it out before we record a new one.
Man, 25 people are going to be really upset.
Somebody told me I had a conversation with what's his name? Whatever. Somebody told me they listened to our podcast.
That's cool. That's what we do it for.
Yeah.
We're only doing this for ourselves. For our thing of like in 20 years where the only thing you watch is yourself.
Yeah.
So we'll have a head start on everybody. Because now I'm starting to realize the genius of the Antarctica plan of building a movie studio in Antarctica.
Yeah.
What's
the genius of that?
I've realized why all shows are farm crime.
Why is that?
That's the cheapest place you can shoot.
Oh.
And so
yeah, of course.
They got I've been watching nothing.
Nobody wants to spend money on anything you work.
I know.
Everything
is bottom line, dude.
Yeah, it's reality TV. It's so cheap. And then fucking farm. You watch an old movie and they're like closing down like New York, like major streets in New York City to film some bullshit.
And the city accepted it back then.
Yeah.
Right.
I watched some, what is it, De Palma? The guy who did Scarface.
Maybe we should become more communist so that movies can get better.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If we were communists, we could shut down streets easier.
Oh, yeah. And the government would set aside money and and shit.
And then the great thing about communism is they let you still make whatever art you want to make.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, you get all the benefits.
Yeah.
But no, so I've been watching nothing but March Madness this week, and so CBS is always running their shows. So they got I swear they go. Because I told you the one where I got a premise for a joke. Because one show they go, from the people that brought you FBI.
What?
CIA.
That's a good premise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so.
Or a punchline, maybe.
Yeah, who knows? Well, I mean, that is literally how they say it in the ad.
Yeah.
And then
I never heard of FBI. I've reacted to that.
Yeah, they got a show called FBI.
Well, now there's CIA. Well, I understand CIA if I haven't seen FBI.
Well, my joke was going to be like, I could come up with these shows all day. I know all the letters.
For the people who brought you ABC, DEF.
Yeah. Yeah, anything. And then, and then today I see they go, Fire Country at 8, Sheriff Country at 9, and then an all special Fire Country, Sheriff Country crossover. Unreal, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, this is they've convinced us all the crime is happening on farms. But it's because that's the cheapest place to shoot.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think we go sewer crime.
Whoa.
I think it's got to be.
I like that. I just watched.
That's got to be really cheap to shoot in the sewers.
Yeah, dude. That's always good. I feel like it always is like a. Well, I watched Alien versus Predator Requiem #2. Movie makes no sense.
It's a tough word to say.
Requiem.
Requiem.
I don't know why it's called Requiem too. I was like, what is a Requiem? And the whole thing doesn't have anything to do with. They never explained the Requiem part.
Honestly, isn't that movie? Maybe that movie's only good because of the cool title.
The movie is not good. There's almost not one good thing about Alien versus Predator 2.
Oh, something about Requiem for a Dream.
Oh yeah, Requiem for a Dream. Yeah.
That is a cool title.
Yeah, cool title.
Maybe that's the best title of all time.
It's definitely one that sticks.
I like
with
No
me.
Country for Old Men a lot.
No Country for Old Men is pretty good. I always thought There Will Be Blood was a bad title, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, you're right. You know the name of the book.
What is it?
Look at me.
You know it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know the name of a book?
Yeah.
He not only doesn't read, he doesn't know the names of any books.
Well, I'm going to tell you. Well, this will make you laugh. The only reason I know the name of this book is because of There Will Be Blood.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, I've put, yeah.
You put that together.
Same with me if I knew it.
But the name of the book is just called Oil.
Oil.
Yeah. And it's written by the guy who wrote The Jungle.
Oh.
Upton Sinclair.
I read The Jungle, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's about Chicago.
Right.
Or whatever. It's about socialism.
Wait a minute.
Capitalism.
That movie's about Chicago. Okay. There Will Be Blood is, out in California. How does he know what both places are?
The Upton Sinclair. He also wrote a book called Metropolis that was about New York.
Oh,
it's about rich people in New York instead of poor people in Chicago.
Okay. Yeah, I you know what I realized about HBO shows a few years ago is that every HBO show is all designed around rich people have problems too.
Yeah.
Everyone, even the comedies are.
Yeah, I hate that. But there's a thing. Well, if you live in New York and you have an interesting life, you're rich. They couldn't make a movie about poor people in New York.
That is true.
They couldn't make a movie about poor people in New York. You might as well film cockroaches or something.
You might as well
you're just scurrying around.
Well, you're just showing people going to work and coming home from work.
Yeah. I
literally had an uncle and his wife.
Every movie about poor people in New York would be the movie Good Times.
No. You see, what you don't
just sociopaths taking advantage of each other.
Well, that's the thing about a city like New York is if you're not doing what the guy in Good Times is doing, you're kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only way to survive there is to rob a bank. And if you're not doing that, you are just scurrying from place to place.
Yeah. Which is
That's
the movie Good Times.
Crazy. I told you that my theory about, I don't know, I might be way off on this, but I lived there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because I've lived here in New York as far as big cities in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like the people that I worked with and stuff, they like living in Chicago, and then all the people I worked with and kind of just like neighbors and stuff in New York,
Yeah.
they all wanted to move away.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
I wonder if people who live there would agree with that. I think you're right. I'm saying this based off.
I visited New York like twice, and my experience was the exact same thing. People who are in New York, they're just kind of like, this is fucking hell.
Yeah.
But I need something from it. Like I'm trying to be a comedian or.
No, I'm talking about people that were not pursuing.
Even just normal people. Like,
civilians.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's true too. Because my buddy worked for like a moving company there, and he said all they talked about is like wanting to move out of the city.
Yeah, that's all. Any of my coworkers, they would they were like almost like. You ever had a girlfriend who just always shows you houses on Zillow or something? Like, I had guy coworkers always showing me, like, look at this place up in upstate New York. And I'm like, yeah, that looks nice. I don't.
What? Check this out. It's a picture of a house.
It was.
Oh, cool.
One of my coworkers at that job did give me, he told me the best stand-up joke of all time, though.
I might know this. What is it? Is it the football one?
I bet you I did tell you. Football?
Catching or spiking a baby?
No, not that one.
Okay.
This one is about...
you got that from a guy, right?
Yeah. This one was a guy trying to run a joke by me because he said he wanted to come to an open mic with me eventually. Mm-hmm. And he goes, tell me what you think about this. And he goes... I got an uncle that said he would suck a dick for $10 million. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, that's pretty funny, right?
You have told me that.
I must have.
It's still funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's how good that joke is. I've heard it before, and I still authentically laughed.
Oh, nice.
Just now. Remembering it.
Tell me if this rings true to you, because I always think there's a movie there's a line from a movie with Jeff Bridges where he plays a washed-up country singer. And he's like...
Arachnophobia?
Yeah, that one. He starts singing a song, and Maggie Gyllenhaal's like, oh, I love that song. What is that again? And he's like, that's the thing about a good one. You always feel like you've heard it before. And then he's like, I just wrote this song 10 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, except every country song sounds the same.
Yeah.
So maybe you just mix it up with 20 other songs that sound identical.
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying? What was
I have no idea what that was about. I don't know.
Oh, it was about how sometimes you just hear a joke.
Oh, yeah. Maybe like, that was it. Yeah. You hear a joke, and if you feel like you heard it before, you know it's a good one.
Mm-hmm. You know they're a hack.
You know they were online earlier this morning.
Yeah, Googling jokes. I got some joke books, dude, for my grandpa.
I want to do that from the back of a comedy show. Just every punchline, I'm like, you got that offline.
That's pretty good. Yeah. There is, I don't know what to do with. I've been thinking about stand-up comedy. I don't really know what to do. I want to write a new album, but I think I want to. I feel like it's not enough. I don't know. I don't want to talk about this on the podcast. But
well, no. Are you comfortable with me, like, as I'm going towards mine, like, plugging your special and stuff?
Not at all. I like that, dude. Yeah. I mean,
I
thought I basically failed.
No,
because like nobody. I got some views, but nobody really cared.
No, I know nobody's going to care about mine.
But I'm interested in yours, and I think it's cool that you're doing one. You're doing one with Bob Keane, though? That's the only... No? Oh, you're doing your own. Bob Keane wanted to record you or something?
No, you have that. No, he's doing his own.
Weren't they going to record you at a festival?
Yes.
Their festival?
But there's... we wouldn't be on stage together. Like
why not?
It'd be that's a show.
Now that's a show.
Me and Keane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we would have recorded at separate times during the
what
festival.
if you could clone Bob Keane and have two Bob Keanes on stage? What? No one's gonna know what I'm talking about.
Well, they did that movie already? Legend.
Gemini Man?
No.
Wait, what is Legend?
Yeah, that's like
Multiplicity.
Tom Hardy plays two brothers, but he's
Sinners.
Essentially, yes. Holy shit! Is Sinners Legend?
I've never seen it.
We might need to look into this.
Yeah.
Legend is Tom Hardy playing twin brothers who are like English gangsters.
I said already, there's nothing new in Sinners that you haven't already seen in Blade and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. It's pretty much all the same shit.
And Quick and the Dead.
Oh, and also the one Quentin Tarantino is at a bar.
Oh,
Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. That's actually the other guy, though. Quentin Tarantino's just in it.
Oh, that's what, Robert Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Man,
I can't tell if any of those guys are cool or not. There's like interviews where they seem awful and then interviews where they seem fine. Robert Rodriguez. Anyway,
do you think do you have to just kind of not be great in conversation in order to maybe be good at stuff?
No, you could be good and be annoying. I think actually
no.
Somebody who I thought was kind of
be good and be not annoying?
You could be good at directing and then be annoying.
Oh, right. No, that's what I would say is
the
normal.
I remember watching
that's the norm, right?
A Paul Thomas Anderson documentary, and I was like, this guy's kind of lame.
Are you saying you'd never work with him?
Of course I would. He is the best director. He has the best Paul Thomas Anderson to me has the best resume.
Yeah.
Like he is all in. Who's got more? The Coen brothers might be the only challenger. Him or the Coen brothers have like the best all hits, or at least good, interesting movies.
This is a bad format for podcasting because I don't have any argument here.
Well, no, it's fine. I mean,
we
just uncovered a truth.
No, we would be a lot better off if I was just like, you're fucking stupid if you think any of those movies are good.
You know who else has got really? That would be cool. Sorry, I just tried to pass over.
No, I love that. No,
but I wanted to say this too. John Carpenter is pretty good too.
That's like Halloween, right?
He did Halloween. He did. They Live. You ever see They Live?
Mm-mm.
It's Roddy Piper's the main character, and he gets these sunglasses he puts on, and then he could see that everyone's aliens, and he starts fighting them. He did Assault on Precinct 13. Where
I've seen that.
The original one?
Yeah. No. Wait.
I
saw one with Ethan Hawke, I believe.
Yeah, there's one with Ja Rule in it.
Wait, is that Wahlberg or Ethan? That's Ethan Hawke, right?
I can't remember if Ethan Hawke is
Ja
in it.
Rule, I believe.
It's Ethan Hawke, Ja Rule, John Leguizamo.
That should have been Josh Hartnett.
Lawrence Fishburne is in it.
I bet you Hartnett turned down that role and Hawke got it.
Yeah, but they go out for a lot of the same roles.
I bet.
I like Ethan Hawke.
Who doesn't like Ethan Hawke?
I was watching Iron Man 3, and I just really love that guy. The guy from Memento.
Guy Pearce.
He's the bad guy in Iron Man 3.
Damn, Guy Pearce is kind of fire.
Yeah. But anyway, John Carpenter, he also did Escape from New York and Escape from L.A.
Yeah, those movies were a little corny.
Oh, you ever see...
Is that Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever see The Thing?
I haven't seen The Thing. Everybody tells me to watch that.
One of the best horror movies ever.
Okay.
Anyway, John Carpenter's got a crazy... He's got a crazy... Also, he did a Halloween 1 and wrote the music, too.
He's like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he wrote the fucking Halloween music everyone knows.
I see trees of Gran Torinos. Man, that is the life. And
then I listened to an interview with John Carpenter, and he talks shit about every other director. He's like, all these guys take it too serious.
Oh,
they make these stupid metaphors in their movie. He hates metaphors. He's like, why can't you just make a cool movie where cool shit happens?
That's a wild thing to say. I hate movies with metaphors.
He's like, Robert Altman sucks.
Okay, I
He's
see why
like,
you like John
dude,
Carpenter.
John Carpenter's cool. Yeah.
No, that's great, but
It's like Stanley Kubrick. Like, this is all pretentious.
well, it aligns with who I want to be, but then you're sitting there like, oh, just make sure all art isn't art. You know, like,
yeah, basically.
it was like
He's like, why don't you have Kurt Russell is gonna fight a giant man in a ring and then hit him in the head with the spiked bat and escape from New York?
No, it is cool to sit on the side and just be like, why they gotta everything's gotta be a fucking metaphor, and then you turn out to find that almost all the movies you have loved are metaphors for shit. And then it was like when I told you about like it'd be hilarious to sit in the back of a comedy show looking at the comic going, he's being so performative right now.
Exactly, yeah. But I really have, when I was young, I was really pretentious, and I was like, if it's not deep, like it's not good art.
Right.
Now as I'm older, I'm like, everything is trying to be deep.
Right.
The shit that rocks is like the movie Speed.
Right.
Like no metaphor.
Yeah.
There's a guy who's gonna blow up a bus because he's mad.
It's a metaphor for getting fucked over in retirement, and now you want to kill everyone.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah.
The metaphor is like, wouldn't you be angry too?
Yeah.
But also, it's too far.
Right. Yeah. I guess he went a little far.
Yeah.
The scariest part in that movie is when the elevator's coming down on that guy.
I always hated in the first Mission Impossible where the elevator's going up and then the guy gets like spiked in the head.
Oh yeah,
because that guy was cool.
Right.
They made that first Mission Impossible movie had an effect on me.
I'm gonna do that one day. I saw the first one, didn't see any of the rest, but man, the little pieces of them I've seen, I was like, man, maybe this is cool.
Mission Impossible. My argument is Mission Impossible is the best of that kind of movie. James Bond could kiss my ass. Any other spy movie can kiss my ass.
Spy kids
could kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I haven't seen it, but Mission Impossible is the GOAT.
Okay.
And those movies rock.
I Spy.
Mission Impossible to me represents America. Like we took this British concept of James Bond.
Let's go.
And we're like, let's make this shit actually cool.
Yeah, we dumped all their film in the Boston Harbor made our own shit.
Thank you. Yeah, Boston Tea Party, James Bond, Mission Impossible. We're gonna have guys who talk not gay.
Right.
Do cool shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bigger and badder. It is. It's like instead of having James Bond drive a car real fast, we'll have him like climb on the side of a building on the 32nd floor. It'll be like, like let's amp all this shit up.
Yeah, Chevy trucks, Ford trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American shit.
Yeah. Double bacon cheeseburgers. Oh.
And then there's always some shit where we're wearing a mask and then they pull it off and you're like, "Oh my god," and it works every time.
How about we have a very evil British character, right?
Yeah.
And once Mission Impossible catches him and ties him up, we just kill him by stuffing him with double bacon cheeseburgers.
That is pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
We kill him with America.
I love it. Yeah. That's like a new version of what's that movie with Seven?
All
right, like the American killer.
Well,
he's killing people with like American shit.
Well, they have classic death by 1,000 cuts. Chinese water torture. Mm-hmm. How about American burger?
American burger torture.
American burger torture. We need to. We have no.
I know, like, you want cheese with that, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, because waterboarding is nothing, dude. Waterboarding sounds like a good time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and
I love surfing.
American burger torture sounds like a good time.
Sounds like a great time. That's American burger torture.
Yeah, that's literally probably a brewery not too far from here.
Yeah, that's like a metal bar.
Yeah.
They always name it's like the blood.
Yeah.
The blood sausage.
Well, yeah.
The whatever.
We died for your country coffee.
The apocalypse jalapeno poppers.
Oh man. speaking of insane people that just kind of get to be in show business, Jussie Smollett is still sticking with this story.
Yeah, he never backed down.
He never backed down.
Yeah. He also, there was some court shit that happened, right? Didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Did he get sued or did he sue somebody? He might have done it.
Well, I think the clip I saw was from him in court saying that I did not do this.
Like I didn't plan it?
Yeah. That's tight.
What if those Nigerian guys were behind the whole thing?
Now that is the true Nigerian conspiracy.
You ever see Alien Covenant?
Mm-mm.
It's got Jussie Smollett and the guy from Eastbound and Down. What's his name? The main guy.
Danny McBride?
Danny McBride and Jussie Smollett have some scenes together.
He is in one of those alien movies.
And it's mostly him and Jussie Smollett like working together.
So he's buds with Jussie, I bet.
He might have the inside scoop, dude.
I'd love to talk to, oh man, you think Danny, he's too busy, huh?
Danny
McBride?
He might be.
Yeah. I'd love to
the worst thing Jussie Smollett was doing was he started doing music, and he kept calling himself the gay Tupac.
I did see that.
That was like really bothered me.
There was one when he says it, and the crowd doesn't react that well, and the way he knows he shouldn't be saying, I don't know. It was a very awkward.
You could tell
moment.
he gets a little defensive. Like
you could tell that he knew the crowd was not with it when he said it. Like,
hey man, we were Biggie fans growing up. Tupac was the gay Tupac.
No, while everybody was arguing over Biggie and Tupac, I was down there listening to Master P.
Yeah, I was down there listening to Bubba Sparks.
He did come out when I was in high school.
Master P is funny too.
Yeah. If it wasn't for No Limit, wouldn't be no money in rapping.
My brother was a big Master P guy. I think he even had a tank thing somewhere. You know, the little remember he had good merch. Master P had some of the best merch.
I mean, yeah, no. Honestly, you want to know who militarized America? Is Master P. He
was involved with wrestling too.
Yeah,
in the WCW.
You want to talk about a guy who fucking Marty Supremed his way around, dude?
Did he really?
I mean, he's known as maybe the ultimate hustler.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, he was like one of those. If we had half of Master P's work ethic, we'd be up to about 100 listeners right now. Easy.
It's funny when Will Smith talks about his work ethic, I don't trust him, but I believe it for Master P.
And now that I'm thinking about this, my whole idea for a slingshot that we ride around town listening to our podcast probably comes from Master P.
Yeah.
That's how he got known in New Orleans. It wasn't a slingshot, but thank you, Master P, for giving me business ideas.
For the slingshot thing?
What?
Whatever we listen to, we should like listen to ahead of time.
Okay.
So we could learn the words and we could like mouth them along to the camera. Like emphasize certain parts.
Oh, that would be great.
Maybe we should put a beat under it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I like this.
Anyway.
And then, yeah, as you're going, has Josh Hartnett ever did anything good? I'm like,
yeah. Maybe you should make a little music to put under it.
I like this a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope I got to remember this stuff.
Well, look,
we should get ready for that fucking slingshot thing is going to be coming up, I think.
Well, the weather,
It got cold again.
Well, no, yeah, you don't really start getting ready for the slingshot until it's warm for 2 weeks straight. Okay. When I see my first naked homeless man, that's
wow. That's our groundhog.
Exactly. That's when we know it's slingshot season.
That's right. You see a fucking man bathing in a fountain.
Yeah, looking ripped too.
Oh yeah, this homeless guys they stay jacked.
Hey, look,
that's why I've been smoking crack before I work out.
I mean, that is easily the best way. It's got to be healthier than Ozempic.
Crack.
Easy.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, what do you think about Ozempic? All the fat people are disappearing. You're on it?
I'm on it.
There are people on it that will surprise you. Like, that told me I'm on Ozempic, and I'm like, what? You weren't even fat. And, I don't know. That'd
be wild if I got on it.
Yeah.
You think it gives you any sort of high? because I'd do it if it gives you some sort of high. I'm on that Z.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
No, I'm on that OZ.
It kills your appetite, I think.
Well,
that's never stopped me from eating.
I was gonna say a divorce will do that.
I mean, yeah, I've lost the most weight in my life going through breakups.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I lost 60 pounds one time going through a breakup.
I think I'm up to about 30. But
you're gaining weight.
I'm back. No. I'm saying I lost 30.
Oh, got you.
And now I think I'm at a nice little equal, or where I want to be.
Sometimes it does go reverse.
Right.
Sometimes you gain weight.
Yeah,
you know, it's like one or the other.
And then, yeah, that's the worst of them. Losing weight, not bad. Mm-hmm. Right. Gaining it.
Yeah, you want to lose it so that you can get a new person to break your heart. It's a cycle, you know?
I know. Well, you know, I was also thinking, man, I feel like losing weight when we were like younger after a breakup was the move, right? Mm-hmm. But man, I feel like after a breakup now, when you see someone who loses a lot of weight, you're like, are you okay?
Yeah.
I think that's made some sort of shift.
Well, they never look healthy. They look sad still.
Yeah.
Like you lose a bunch of weight, but you just have this like sadness in your eyes.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, I remember, you know, you get dumped when you're like in high school and college, and the girl just starts having all these different shades of hair.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, she's having a great time without
she looks
me.
so vibrant.
And then you come to find out like that's a sign of they're miserable.
Yeah.
But you think that's true? I think
cutting their bangs or their hair, or changing their hair, that's what women do to try and feel better.
I haven't seen one clip of anything where they just say, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, you can do that. Like everything anyone ever does, people just say, yeah, that means they're sad.
Yeah, if you change anything about your appearance or they're like, oh, you must be having trouble elsewhere in your life. That's why you did that. You can't just change.
You can't it's like,
well, drastic changes, stuff like blue hair. I'm like, you want attention. Like, so you're lacking attention, right?
Okay.
There probably is something wrong most of the time.
Okay. Well, you know, when you're a kid, you're sitting there just like, damn, they're really they're living it up.
Here's an example, though. When Kanye West goes away for a while and he comes back and he's got a whole new style, I don't think he's been sad. He just switches it up every...
Right. That's what I'm thinking.
It's like a new era.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you could do a new era.
Yeah.
I think it depends. I think it's case by case here.
What I'm really driving at is the only way to sell anything to anyone is to convince them that there's something wrong with them.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's what marketing is.
Yeah.
I told you I did that panel. They were like, we're trying to make an energy drink for children, and I worked with children, so I got paid $100 to go answer questions. And one of the questions they said is, have you noticed anything that makes children feel shame?
Oh, you told me this. Yeah.
They asked us that.
I mean, that's... Yeah.
And everyone was like, I'm not fucking telling you that so you could use it to hurt a bunch of kids.
Right.
Is there anything you notice that makes the kids feel self-conscious? No.
Hey, this is just for the boys. I'll talk to the girls in a minute. But boys, is there anything that you ever see that makes like your penis get hard?
Yeah.
And girls,
yeah,
the opposite for you. Maybe like a wet feeling, like.
Dude, these guys who do these sessions...
Put your Tootsie Rolls down. I'm being serious.
They would have been... The guy hosting this session would have been a concentration camp Nazi.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if you
this
could
is
go
for science, everyone.
Yeah, if you could scientifically figure out what will hurt kids' brains so they buy an energy drink, you would have definitely... conducted a mass homicide.
This is how the dinosaurs got wiped out.
Yeah.
They evolved to start hurting
They became.
I mean, that's got to
develop marketing. That's like some Flintstone shit.
That's got to be some sort of... Well, isn't every, does society always run on pedophilia? Don't they always say that?
I don't know. Here's my theory on that. If you're a pedophile... You basically don't get to participate in the dating world, or you'll go to jail, or get murdered
because you get caught.
Like if you
easily.
went after with what you wanted, you would get murdered. So what else are you gonna do but like rise to power in politics? You know, you focus 100% on your career.
Okay.
So then you got to the very top. You got all this money and power now.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I could do my pedophilia thing now.
You understand how far ahead in the comedy game we'd be if we wanted to fuck children?
Yeah. Exactly, dude. You gotta wonder. I mean, look at Jerry Seinfeld.
Right. Yeah. God damn. That'll get you 50 Buicks.
Yeah. You know, all the top comedians have weird sex stuff, right? Like Louis C.K.'s got his weird sex. Jerry Seinfeld's marrying children.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle's definitely into trans women.
Is that the theory now?
He talks about them enough.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. That has always been the theory. If you talk about it a lot, you must be.
Who's famous and normal?
Okay, we started with Ethan Hawke. I think that's our.
He's cool.
Okay, I think our two our Rushmore of normal so far has been Denzel and Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis seems like he is somehow unaffected by fame. Am I wrong?
I like this.
I don't know what he's done lately. He might just be chilling.
Yeah. He never thought he was gonna change the world of comedy.
No.
Yeah. And
he was
there
just
was
a guy.
and the reason I say that is there was a point in time where he could have took himself really serious. He was the person if he's in it, it's gonna be hilarious, right? And
he was just universally. Danny McBride, another one.
Right, yeah.
He's pretty good. Seth Rogen, he obviously fell off and is a fucking weirdo now.
Mm-hmm.
He was like a guy like these guys. Like Zach Galifianakis or Danny McBride could have done what Seth Rogen did.
Right. I told you my
But they
theory
didn't.
on this before, right? Probably with Rogan, Jonah Hill, probably Apatow.
Jonah Hill is a weirdo. My girlfriend's not allowed to surf. What the hell is that? People are like, that's sexist. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's really strange.
Yeah.
That was him just not wanting to see her, people see her in a bathing suit.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. He was worried. I mean, he was maybe self-conscious she would leave him if she'd be getting hit on too much.
But those people are smart enough to know what fame is. And that, you know what I mean? It's Jonah Hill can be insecure because he's former fat kid, but he also does know what fame means.
Right.
There's more reason to lose some of that insecurity when you're like Jonah Hill.
Yeah. It seems like he never did, though.
Exactly.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you never lose it.
Or maybe
it's amplified because there's so many people telling you you're fat all the time.
Right, there is that.
The people.
An actor should never look at social media.
No, you don't have to. You could pay somebody to just post for you and just ghost
no, I would. I'm also saying this that it probably affects your acting if you're looking at social media often, right? But I was gonna say that I think all those guys got really whether it's Adderall or cocaine or drink, you just do so many drugs that you turn into a paranoid person, right? And then once you become a paranoid person who works in the world of comedy, you're sitting there just how do I make comedies when all these people are suffering and all this shit?
Oh, yeah.
And then that's why everything.
Somebody must have guilt tripped you.
Well, that's why every type of
Israel got to you.
Right. And then their attempts at comedy after all the funny shit they have done have been so gay.
Yes.
And it's
Adam Sandler, his stand-up specials are still great.
Yeah.
I think they're some of the greatest specials coming out.
But yeah, whatever. They went from the way that they talk with each other into trying to write the way people talk or their idea.
They're doing a mimic of it.
Yeah, they're doing a mimic of what they believe the world is or what they want it to be.
And maybe
versus
they have
their early shit, which was just them saying, this is how we are with each other. And it turned out all of us were like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. And also you have no true criticism at some point because everyone's a yes man around you.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, bottom line. Every Hollywood is a bottom line company the same way Walmart is. And so, I
get scared whenever somebody I know is starting to get popular. Oh, man, they might become. I'm very negative.
Yeah, no,
and critical.
No,
so they're not going to want to talk to me. They got 100 people who are going to kiss their ass, everything,
right,
and I'm going to still make fun of them. So I'm going to lose a friend.
Well, also, people that say, "No, you shouldn't do that. No, that's not going to work." Why would that be in the scene?
Yeah.
Those people are costing you money by saying, "Yeah, just run it, do it, yeah." Clint Eastwood, yeah, do the last song. Fuck it. If you're the guy who's like, no, Clint Eastwood should not do the closing song to this, you're like, well then what? We're gonna hire hire a fucking singer.
Yeah,
Clint's gonna do it.
We could hire somebody who sounds like Clint Eastwood and could sing.
We don't. That's $500.
People will think it's
that's gonna be $500.
Yeah. He'll do it for free because he's such a fan. Yeah.
God damn. Did we just break down Hollywood?
Yep.
Break down the barriers. How much time have we done?
Probably like 50 minutes or almost an hour.
Okay. Yeah, maybe 5 more. I gotta be out by 3.
Okay, that should be perfect.
Nice. Do you have any incubator idea? I want to say
that one earlier about picturing a dog in a wig. My apartment flooded this week, and I just spent the entire week trying to fix it.
What was it again?
My apartment flooded. I've just been drying stuff off
I thought
all
you
week.
were saying your incubator had something to do with the...
It was a dog wearing a wig. We're thinking about that. That was my idea I improvised earlier. I didn't have anything prepared today.
I can't beat that one. This one is one I prepared, though.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
A late night diner. Another food related.
I love food.
Yeah. Late night diner that sells Plan B infused pancakes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that's the scenario. You just hooked up with somebody and you're like, fuck, I need a Plan B.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, guys, you can eat the Plan Bs too. I do want
What happens if a dude eats Plan B?
A baby comes out your butt.
Has a reverse effect.
Yeah.
But okay, so yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
It's just efficiency. Like, I got to take you out to dinner before I drop this hoe back off.
Well, and it's another one of those online things where, every girl who's on a bachelorette party is like, we got to get Plan B pancakes.
Also, you could do the whole, like, remember Bill Gates was trying to sneak STD medicine into his wife's food. Do you know that?
Because he had one.
He
gave her chlamydia,
he
probably.
He emailed with Jeffrey Epstein talking about getting antibiotics into his wife's food. So he doesn't spread an STD.
Damn. Rich people do have problems, too.
It's so funny to me because that email exchange is like, I've definitely heard dudes I know talk
right.
Like, how can I got an STD?
Now that's a well, I get so this is the essence of HBO programming is 2 billionaires emailing back and forth like, how do I get STD pills into me? That is a HBO episode right there.
Real sex.
No, that's a HBO episode of like what's that? Fuck it. Yeah.
But anyway, you could be like
industry.
You could order for your girlfriend. She'll take the Plan B. It's like sneaking a Plan B into her food. Like
if you're like, can have my pancakes.
Yeah. If you're like a Drake or somebody and they're trying to sleep with you. Remember Drake got caught putting. This is another story. I don't know if it's true, but it was a rumor that Drake hooked up with some girl and then she went and fished the condom out and tried to put it in her, but he had put hot sauce in the condom.
Yeah.
Like if you're one of those kind of guys, you could get her the Plan B pancakes instead of,
now, as I'm hearing, you've told me this before, and now that I've really kind of thought about Drake as a man,
yeah,
he made that up.
Yeah. He definitely made that up to sound cool.
Because that condom story I've heard on many like video vixen like documentaries and stuff. Rappers talking about flushing.
I might not have been. I don't even remember. I think it was Drake though.
Okay, well that condom thing always.
It's an old story.
It's an old story, and I could definitely see Drake being like, "Yeah, that's why I put hot sauce in my condoms."
Yeah,
like my Drake impression.
And then somebody was pretty good.
That was very Canadian.
I was thinking how cool it would be if somebody killed Drake and shot him like a gang member, because me and Ner were talking about two most dangerous jobs in the world as being a rapper or a crocodile hunter. And
no, you want to hear my new Drake?
But Drake didn't have to be in the danger zone. He was from the suburbs, and he implicated himself in that stuff. So it would be a fuck around and find out type thing if he actually did get like his ass kicked or shot.
Well, yeah, that would have ruled.
It would be awesome.
No, I was gonna say my new Drake impression. He's from Canada, so I'd be like, so I put hot sauce in the condom.
Yeah, that's how he talks.
God damn, what was that accent I just did?
I think it was. I don't know.
All I knew was the A part,
Yeah.
and I knew I could.
Hot sauce in the condom.
That was Price is Right.
Canadian.
Should we end on that right
Sure,
there?
yeah.
All right.